Who here would like to make a breakthrough? Woo-hoo! Okay, hold on. Let me ask. Gary, they want you. So Gary, can you just stand right here?
Yeah.
By the way, Gary, thank you for being here.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So take a half a step in that direction. That's good. So I'm going to put this on. Now I'm going to measure your energy field. Oh, can you see it's going negative? Whoa, look at that. That's the negative imploding energy field. He looks strong. He looks powerful. His energy is...
It has been since I got here.
Okay.
Not just this area. I don't know if it's...
Okay, thank you. So when I ask, now watch this, not me. When I ask, how many blockages does he have? I get 1. Now, did he pick up an energy? No. Is it a past life memory? Yes. Okay, boom, boom, boom. How long did it take? I got my answer. Now, where's the blockage? Not on the front of his body. Watch this. This is my answering machine. It's not on the front of his body. It's behind his body. It's behind his heart. So you got 1 blockage. Now, are you clear enough and sensitive enough to pick it up, what it is?
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of grief right now.
You got a lot of grief, okay? Now, he just mentioned he has a lot of grief. Look at what's happening. His energy field is already starting to shift. He's not clear, but he's neutral. So, what color was your skin in that lifetime? I would say you're Native American. Okay? That's what because I checked, I went through what it was.
Just say red.
Yeah. So I asked, is that a yes? I get a yes. So in other words, this for me is a no when there's no energy resistance. This is a yes when there is energy resistance. Okay? So let's see where he's at now. Look, look, look. His energy is starting to come back. It's not clear. Gary, here's what I'm hearing. You were part of the Native Americans that went to help the white people. And you felt like they betrayed you. Breathe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's what I want you to know. Gary, in a good and sacred way, as a representative of the Native Americans and the whites, this lifetime my skin is white. In the past, my skin was red. As a red man, I honor you for what you did to help your brothers. And I ask, as a white person, I ask for forgiveness for what was done to you. By the way, the other piece of this, you were a female. Okay, and it feels like you were raped and abused. Breathe. Now, watch. Look at his energy field starting to shift. He's not totally clear. Whoa. Come back. Okay. Okay, Gary, take a step forward, please. Turn around. Do I have permission to clear your energy? Okay, turn around now. Good, thank you. That's got him. He's clear. Sorry it took so long. How do you feel?
No, better, yeah.
Okay,
Since
so
I arrived, I've been exhausted here.
Okay, see, what happens is we're drawn to an area where we are meant to heal and to clear. Now, knowing that we have thousands and thousands of lifetimes, but you're very sensitive. Okay, you're strong, you're big, but you're extremely sensitive. Okay, so can you come here, please? Can you face the audience? Is there anything you want to tell them about what you just experienced?
Yeah, Well, it's new, number one.
It's
but
new.
It also feels like subconscious stuff that's lurking, so I feel blessed to have you work with it.
Thank you. So you feel blessed to have us help you.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
And you're a presenter and a volunteer.
Yeah.
And what do you present?
Tomorrow.
Good. Well,
Intentional constellations.
well,
Targeting.
I'll say, I would assume, I shouldn't probably use the word assume, that you're going to feel a lot better and rest a lot better tonight, so you're on top of your game for tomorrow.
Thank you. Much needed. Thank you.
Okay, give me a hand of. Okay, it is not about time, it's about precision. Okay, that is clear. My sense is with Gary, he spent many lifetimes giving, protecting, watching over. That's just who he is.
Hi, my name's Gary Stewart, and I'm a presenter at the conference here. And I just had an amazing workshop and session with Michael Bradford. He taps into the field in a very quick and fast way. He's innovative, sensitive, and it's not to be missed. Thank you, Michael, for help uncovering something that I wasn't aware of, and the blessings that you bring everyone that you touch. Thank you very much. Gary Stewart, Los Angeles, California.
Again, it's not about time. It's about precision. We got a little more time? Who else?
What? Me?
Yeah.
You know something? It's really interesting. Sometimes a person doesn't put their hand up, but their guides and teachers do.
Nosy.
I know they're nosy. So where's your energy?
You're the expert.
Now, she looks absolutely, totally healthy, vibrant, alive, etc., except when I check her energy, it's kaput. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happened to you 7 years ago?
7 years ago,
Mhm.
my sister died.
Thank you. I'm sorry I took so long to get that information. 7 years ago, her sister died. And how did you feel?
She's very close to me. She almost got adopted out.
Okay,
And-
she was very close to you. She almost
Very,
got
very
adopted out. I want you to speak in the microphone.
Oh, okay. She was 3. I didn't know any of the story. I was 3, and she was just born, and she was too many girls in the family, and she was supposed to be adopted out. They say when the adoptee came to get her, I cried so hard they couldn't take her away.
And when she died, what happened?
I was devastated. She was my best friend.
Thank you. And what did you decide about life and living for yourself?
Good question.
So did you offer God to say, God, take me, not my sister?
Probably.
Yeah, thank you very much. And how much of your energy have you been sending to your sister since your sister died? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70% of your energy you've been sending to your sister because you love her so much. And what does that do to you?
Probably affect my health.
Yeah, and your relationships? Yeah, will you really let love in your life? Ha ha ha.
Everyone.
You love everyone, except will you let anyone get close to you? Thank you very much.
You have to earn it.
You have to earn it in spades. Okay, so we've got her to where she was extremely negative. We've got her to set to neutral. So, can she come here, please? Can you turn around, face the group? So I wonder what would happen if your sister came here, stood in front of you and cried and said, I'm okay, but I'm sad because I want you to be happy. And the way to make me happy is for you to accept joy and happiness. And we will see each other again sometime in the future, but it's not your time. Breathe. Thank you. She's done.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
How long did it take? It is not, and she didn't even put her hand up to volunteer. Now, can I tell a story about you? we did one of the exercises together, and she started sneezing. And that was part of the release. I got that yesterday. Okay? But your energy is clear. Your sister's very happy. She decided to go. She needed to go. But that doesn't mean you go. So here's the challenge. When we lose someone we love, rather than honoring them by living life to the max, there's a lot of times when we're sitting there and we go, I'm going to dampen my aliveness. I'm going to give up my passion. We send them the energy. All I'm doing is operating to bring you back to your alignment with your essence. It's exactly what happens in a constellation. I just find this another form of doing the constellation work.
Michael, thank you so much for this opportunity to watch you work, and what you did for me was went very deep. I wasn't aware that it's still with me. Thank you so much for the release.
By the way, if your hand's up one time and I don't choose you, it doesn't mean I won't choose you in 5 minutes. Okay, hi. And your name, please?
Janelle.
Janelle. Do you have a specific thing you want to work on?
Yeah.
What?
There's been 7 years of predictions of me meeting my life partner.
You don't want to meet your life partner. Hey, this is her openness to meet her life partner. Zero, zilch, nada. So, there's only one blockage. How much did you say it's worth to you?
I was thinking, I was like, I could offer him whatever. Until when I meet him, I'll send you a big ass gift.
Look, how old are you? May I ask?
44.
44, okay. Partner's close. So the question is, what's your biggest fear? It's not fear. Thank you. Oh, come here.
Oh.
Can I put my arm around you?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we need a mop and a bucket. You were a twin, sweetie, in the womb.
I thought so. That's what
Yeah, and it was a male. It was your brother. And you've never forgiven yourself. You blamed yourself that you should have been bigger, stronger, smarter. You should have been able to save him. And because of that, you don't want to pull a partner in because you're afraid that you're going to screw it up again.
Interesting.
But your brother's telling you, hey, I just needed to... Look, let me explain to you. This is really important. By the way, I was a twin too. Okay. Let me explain to you about miscarriages, abortions, and everything else. My understanding. Do you know how you go to the ocean or your lake and you go up and you can stick your toe and you go, cold, and you run out, and then you go back and go, you go up to your ankle and you come out, and then later on you go on, and you finally eventually go in the water. Well, when you're a spirit coming into the dense earth vibration, you cannot do that in one fell swoop. So what happens is people know, the beings know who's going to have a miscarriage, who's going to have an abortion, who's going to lose the child. And they choose those because they only need to stick their toe in the water. Okay? Now, after 2, 3, 4 times, they'll settle in and they'll go, I can do it now. Okay, so it is impossible on Earth to kill anyone else, except unless the person chose. That's my experience. By the way, I'm writing a book. I'm just finishing up a book called Your Soul's Journey on Earth, Mastering the Human Experience. You may have it for free. If you give me your email, I'll send it to you. Okay, so you're thinking about the possibility of forgiving yourself. So which do you want, guilt, shame, or your partner? What is that?
You're just cute. I want my partner. Bring it, bring it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then hold your palms up.
Okay.
And I want you to close your eyes and say, God, Holy Spirit,
God, Holy Spirit,
in this moment,
in this moment,
I forgive myself
I forgive myself
for blaming myself
for blaming myself
and believing
and believing
that I had anything to do
that I had anything to do
with my twin's death.
with my twin's death.
In fact,
In fact,
I choose,
I choose
do you, to honor my twin,
to honor my twin,
who was a male
who was a male
and still is,
and still is,
and to develop a loving relationship
and to develop a loving relationship
with a male
with a male
who is incarnated
who is incarnated
in physical form.
in physical form.
Good. Now, how does that feel?
Feels good.
Feels good? Okay, I want you to turn around to me now. Take a step back. Whoop. I got it. Knocks it right out of my hand. Can you feel the difference? Can you feel the solidness? I'm sorry, I'm leading the witness. Sorry about that. Can you feel a difference in the way you're in your body now?
Yeah.
Come here and tell the group.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you can say 4 billion affirmations, do all these incantations, you can do all this stuff. But this, to me, in tapping into the field, is one of the fastest, easiest ways of taking someone through the eye of the needle. Now, this is not one modality. This is a conglomeration of working with thousands and thousands and thousands of clients and being with the psychic surgeons from the Philippines, and they pull the stuff out of the body and they say, but if you don't change your attitudes and belief systems, you're going to be back in here in 3 to 6 months. So what I've spent my time doing is searching for what is the simplest, easiest way to help people. Now, I have a confession to make. I'm an empath. I've had menstrual cramps. I've gotten drunk by drinking water and people behind me were drunk. So I sympathize with women with the menstrual cramp aspect, okay? I am so sensitive and I was in so much pain, I had to find a way of doing healing work, coaching work, mentoring work faster than I would feel the pain. So these techniques were developed out of it being too painful for me to hear the stories. I cannot handle the stories. It's too painful. And by the way, I have never met any story that held any value. What did the energy do? That holds the value. What was the decision the person made about life and living? The story holds no information. It's almost sometimes like a broken record. But if you look at the decision they made about life and living, I can't trust men, I can't trust women, I'm not worthy to have a relationship, oh my God, I couldn't protect my brother, I don't deserve, whatever it is that the story is, there is a decision we made about life and living. When we touch that decision and shift that decision, the whole energy field shifts. And what I've been looking at is everything from the whole perspective of the energy field. The energy field is our truth. It's our truth speaker. And by the way, I'm very direct. I mean it to honor the people. I say things never to hurt anyone, but to bring whatever it is to the surface. Let's check you again. Where'd you say you lived?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Asheville? Well, okay. You can invite me to the wedding?
Yeah. Hell yeah. And whoever brings it through gets a big prize.
Look,
Say it,
look.
you know?
Here's the prize I want from you. You ready?
Yeah.
I want you to honor your brother and be happy.
Sounds good.
Good.
I've always thought a twin because I always sleep better when I'm next to someone. And I thought I must have been a twin in the womb.
Thank you. You just gave me a piece for me, too, because I sleep a lot better when I'm curled up with someone.
Yeah, and I heard it was the twin that, that died.
Good piece of information.
Yeah.
If you want to stay in touch, part of what I'm going to be writing also is about twins and that. By the way, over 20% of the people were twins in the womb. There was a guy you too? 75%. Okay. There was a couple I met in Germany, in Germany, that wrote a book about it, and they said I was the only other person they knew that was teaching that. And we sat down, we had this wonderful gathering and discussion, and they showed me a picture of the womb where there was 11 children at different stages, or different embryos in there. So there's a lot more going on, and we could look forever with her. But the whole point that I could see was the twin, and your energy is totally clear.
And I'll meet him?
The rest is up to you. Okay. Again, it's not about time. It's about precision.
Well, I just had a very brief session with Michael Bradford, and in that moment he confirmed something that I've sensed my whole life, that I think will have a great and deep and profound impact for me, and also bring to me what I want most in this life. So I'm feeling very grateful for Michael and for my time with him. Thank you.
I mean, they actually said yes.
What?
They actually said yay.
Okay, so just stand there, Kath. So let me don't say anything to me. Now, Kathy's powerful woman, standing there very strong, except I can't find her at all. Oh, so Kathy, I want you to say a phrase for me. Are you ready? I surrender to spirit.
I surrender to spirit.
Except I am spirit.
I am spirit. So why surrender?
And why surrender to someone else and something else?
Yeah.
So why did you incarnate? Did you incarnate to come into Earth to have a life, or to be an empty vessel for everyone else to use? Meow.
Combination of both.
Oh, look at that. Bingo. Look. I think you're absolutely, I know you're absolutely amazing, okay? And I know you're committed to doing some phenomenal things here on this earth. But if you're not present, you're not part of the deal, they cannot operate through you. It is not for you to turn over your will and your total being to them, because you came down to this planet with your own destiny. Now, may I talk a little bit about myself? I have worked with tons and tons of spirits, guides, teachers. I work with a team. However, I still maintain, Michael, I still maintain choice. I still maintain responsibility. They could tell me what to do. I still have a choice. We have a responsibility to who? Who do we have the ultimate responsibility to? It's ourselves. If we don't take care of ourselves, we don't nurture ourselves, so it's really important. Oh, you got it.
Got that one.
You got that one. Come here, please. Okay, do you want to tell the group how you feel differently and what's going on?
I feel vibration going through my whole body, but it's very gentle.
She feels a vibration going through her whole body, but it's very gentle. Is it loving and kind? Good.
Yeah.
Good. See, a lot of us want to serve Spirit so much that we surrender and say, Spirit, take over. Again, excuse me, why do you think we incarnated? Not to be empty, but to be present. I've worked with over 30,000 clients around the world. I've only met five. There were more than 30% energetically present in their physical bodies. So if we are not grounded and we are not connected, where are we? If we're not in this vessel, what's in it? And that's the blockages, other energies, on and on and on and on. My job on the planet is to help people to get clear. There's different ways of clearing. Find a way that works for you, that resonates with your soul. And all I can say is the thing you're afraid of the most, face it. You're clear.
Okay.
You can sit down. Anything else you want to say?
There was something, but I just lost it. It was something about what I was feeling in my head. More clarity, like more in my body, but there's more clarity in my head.
There's more clarity in her head. Great. And she's a trans channel and a medium and a healer and 5,000 other things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we as healers, we as therapists, counselors, people that care, we have our own stuff that drove us into this area, but then we also have simpatico with other people, so we have a tendency to take it on our shoulders. For us to do our job, for us to live a life and set the example, we have to be clear. The clearer we are, the greater the gift is that we can give.
I got a question. Does that mean my partner's going to come soon? Now that I've cleared that.
Excuse me, you're already married.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What, to them?
Yeah, you gave your...
Okay, I gotta renegotiate my contract.
Aha, yes you do. See,
do that.
okay, so you've married your spiritual connection. You have put 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 98% of your energy is this way.
Okay.
How much do you think is available for a partner?
Enough.
Not enough. So here's the point. Whenever there's anything we're not getting in our life instantaneously, take a look at our energy field and our stories, not our stories, but the decision we made about life and living, consciously and unconsciously. And this is the way that I have found the fastest way to get right to the core.
Hi, I'm Kathy. I just had work done with Michael, and he pinpointed what I didn't know consciously within less than a minute. And the shift happened very quickly, and I could feel the energy shift and clarity in my head. It was just really powerful and the fastest method I've ever seen. And I'm a medium and a healer, so I've seen a lot and done a lot. So thank you, Michael.